Hey guys, Slightly Souls here, the one among many, and welcome to, I guess, a daily vlog. I don't know. I haven't actually done this before, but I always forget that I can just record on my phone when I'm running a little late, because I've been pretty busy lately, and I've already missed the week mark, but I'm not leaving. I'm sure many of the people that have seen some of my videos are like, oh god, here it comes again, another 8 months of not seeing him. But yeah, so I just wanted to make a little update video. I've been doing really good. Today has been a really good day for me. I've been really happy. Usually in the morning I manage to wake up at like 6:30 before school and make a big lunch of just like rice and mixed veggies, cashews, fake cheese, which like the Daya cheese, to go with it. A few chips that are like these organic sea salt chips that my mom bought, and just a few stuff like that, or a few things like that. Some granola in the morning. And this morning I woke up late, so I I grabbed 2 apples, 3 bananas, what else? Some soup that we made at home, black beans with rice in it. It's not the greatest, but pretty healthy. Some granola, I did manage to grab some of that for this morning. And a little treat that I bought, marzipan, de la rosa marzipan, which is one of my favorite desserts ever, my favorite snacks. And today has just been a good day. I don't know if it's the good food I've been eating all day or the sun coming out, but it's just been a really fantastic day, and I've been so happy all day. Music's been good. Everyone's been good. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna drive home now, and then I will record some more and put things together and make a video for you guys. I just figured I would update you guys a little bit and let you know how life has been treating Dre. So can't really do a closing, I guess, but I will see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, Slightly Vegan Souls here, back again. I don't know how I'm gonna do the transition between this, but you guys just barely saw me in the parking lot outside of my internship at Real Signs. Anyways, guys, it's been over a week. I meant to do weekly updates on my progress, on everything, and I have not been very good at that, so I apologize. I'm opening up my planner right now so that I can just talk to you guys about how I have been doing with being vegan, which I'm actually pretty proud of myself. If I can get my motherfucking pencil out of here. Excuse the language. There we go. Okay. I love this thing. My mom went with me to the store and we bought planners. And you can't really see this one, but it's really nice. It has, at the beginning of each month, it has like a schedule page, so you can write down your schedule. And then it has, let's see here. And then it has, no, hang on, I'm at the very beginning of the thing, not the beginning of the thing. Okay, so at the very beginning of each month, it has one of those full calendars that shows every single day in like a little box. And then you can flip to the next page for some graph paper for some notes and some lined paper for some notes. And then the next page goes day by day, each detailed day, on what you want to fill out in there. And then is there anything at the end of the month? Nope, and then it just starts the next month. But I've been using this thing a lot. I never really was the type of person to use planners, but I've been filling this thing out quite a bit since I got it, using it, writing down notes in it. Anyways, and I have a little box that I check mark vegan, or not vegan. Like if I ate vegan, I put an X in the box. And if I wasn't vegan, I don't put an X in the box. And then I have a few other boxes, like go to the gym, walk the dogs, stuff like that. So I don't remember what day I did my video. It might have been the 11th, Wednesday the 11th. I'm not sure. It says YouTube on here, but I could have just written a schedule for me to do YouTube on that day and then haven't. But on Wednesday the 11th, Thursday the 12th, on Wednesday the 11th and Thursday the 12th, I ate vegan on both of those days. Friday the 13th, looking back, it's ironic that it's Friday the 13th this happened. I didn't eat vegan, and I don't remember what I broke it on. I don't remember. Either going out to dinner with my boyfriend or spending time with my mom or something. I broke it and ate something not vegan, which my mom always eats vegan, but whenever we eat junk food with her, I used to always eat not vegan. Like, we would go to Taco Bell and she'll get a double tostada, no cheese, no extra beans, and then or extra beans, not no extra beans, and all that comes on it is the shell, beans, some tomatoes, and some lettuce. So no animal products, unless there are like some animal products in the shell, but I don't think there are. And hopefully not in the beans. But no, I'm pretty sure they're vegan. I'm pretty sure she looked it up. But yeah. Anyways, and then she'd get a bean burrito also with no cheese. And like she would emphasize the beans and would just keep meat out, keep cheese, all of that. Me, when I would go to Taco Bell with her, I'd get like a double tostada with everything on it, maybe even add sour cream. Or I would get like some of the tacos or burritos or whatever I usually like. I'm not going to go into detail. And I must have done that this time with her, which after this event, if this is what we did on the 13th, I've been to Taco Bell at least one other time with her, or two other times. On Chinese New Year, I believe we went, and another time before that we went, and we got Taco Bell, and I got vegan options. I had the same thing that she has. So outside of that, I was vegan because, yeah, on Saturday the 14th, Sunday the 15th, Monday the 16th, Tuesday the 17th, Wednesday the 18th, Thursday the 19th, Friday the 20th, Saturday the 21st, Sunday the 22nd, Monday the 23rd, which is today. All the way in all of those days I've eaten vegan. Even yesterday I was so tempted to not. I was so tempted to go get Taco Bell or Jack in the Box or something bad because I had been in a bad mood all day. Not all day, but I had been in kind of a bad mood. I hadn't eaten anything. So I was so like, just, I'm going to do it. And then I ended up just going to Walgreens and grabbing some Gardettos, which originally, a while ago, I thought that Gardettos weren't vegan because when you look it up online, you see low-fat milk in their ingredient list. But I don't know. It wasn't on their official website that I saw that. It was somewhere else. But then I, out of curiosity, went into the store and looked at the back of the Gardetto bag, and didn't see any animal products that I could think of. So I used to, and I used them that time as a crutch, kind of like when I'm doing bad, that food you jump to. Like my mom eats blue Sour Patch Kids because they don't have gelatin in them, and no other animal. Like gelatin is usually the one that people don't think is vegan and actually is, and that's the one that she goes to whenever she is freaking out and needs something to eat. Just if you haven't eaten all day, you need something sweet and you're thinking you're going to break it, like that junk food you turn to. That's what Gardettos were for me. Although yesterday I also went to Winco and was so happy because one of my favorite candies in the world, it's a Mexican candy called Mazapan. It's De La Rosa Mazapan. They had it, and it's, I might have already said this in the car, but it was 91 cents for a package of 4, which is such a good deal. It's my favorite candy. And literally the ingredient list is sugar, peanuts, and like natural flavoring or something like that. Like that is it. That is the smallest ingredient list ever. So I don't really need to go get Gardettos anymore because those are pretty unhealthy, and can just eat one of those like little Mazapan biscuit things and be good, and I'll be all set. But no, I've been doing pretty good outside of that. I've been determined each day, not each day, but on days when I remember to, I've been writing little messages to myself, so that I can just reaffirm this in my brain and just be 100% positive that I'm going to stick with this. So the first one I wrote is the meat, dairy, and fur industry, which I could have elaborated. I could have said the meat, dairy, egg, fur, everything industry. But the meat, dairy, and fur industry make me absolutely fucking sick. I will never be a part of their consumer base again in my life. Fuck that. Today, and then that's something else. And this was, how many days? This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was 6 days after I had broken it. So I had been doing pretty good for a while. And then today in my journal I wrote, and this is because I was in such a good mood today, I said, it's funny how quickly you can go from a winter-loving, summer-hating person to an all-loving one. Veganism is so easy. People make it seem so hard, but it's not. What is so hard about being happy and not and refusing to kill? Today is so great. And I was saying that because when you limit yourself, when you sit and think about why you can't do something, like this is so hard because of this, I can't do it because of this, and I'm going to break it because of this, and this just sounds so good right now, and I could never accomplish this. Like for me, I mean, I'm not going to be vegan. I'm never going to lose weight. I'm always going to be unhealthy, or I can't handle this, or anything like that. When you set yourself back, a lot of the times you meet what you set yourself back to. Like what you believe that you can do if you honestly believe that you can do it and you honestly try. And veganism seemed like this big barrier, this really big, hard thing that I couldn't accomplish. But honestly, it was just my attachment to these foods that I felt that I was so obsessed with that I have to have, when really I don't have to have them, you know? There are other foods that are equally as good to me, that taste equally as good, that I enjoy equally as much, that are satisfying and don't include rape or murder. Like the marzipan, I was so happy to find that, because that's like a little candy, a snack that I absolutely love that doesn't kill anything. And there are a lot of foods that I've snuck into my diet that are just a regular routine. Like I regularly make them now, and it's part of the norm for me now, and they're so good. Like rice, a big as shit bag of rice, like big bag of rice that we buy is $10 for the big bag, and that lasts me like 2 months. A rice cooker was like $30, so it makes a good quality rice. Mixed veggies are like, you can get them like 10 bags for $10. And just for me, for my whole lunch day, I'll use half of a bag. And so that's 20 days for $10, the food. Whereas one meal at Taco Bell, when me and my mom go, can add up to $20. So like one meal one day versus 20 meals or 20 whole days. Not 20 meals, but 20 whole days, because I do use half a bag a day. So, I mean, I love rice. Rice, obviously, that's one. The mixed veggies, obviously. There's cashews. We buy bulk cashews now, and everybody loves cashews. Those are delicious. And we'll get Daya cheese. The one that I like is the jalapeno Havarti style. And I'll take a little cashew and a little piece of the cheese and eat it together, kind of like how people put almonds and cheese together, and it's so delicious. And we use mandarin sauce, I believe, for my rice. And I've gotten used to eating rice without sauce, so it's usually more like at dinner I'll put some on. But to make myself more excited to eat school lunch, I ordered on Amazon 2 bento boxes a while ago. One is called Bent to Go, like bent to go, kind of. Bento to go, kind of. Bent go. And I pack that one at the bottom of my lunchbox, and then I have another one that's actually from Japan. I don't know what it's called, but it's cool. It, like, you open up the sides and it's like a big square, and then you can fit 2 different dividers up into it, or take one out for just like rice, and then different dividers on the side for veggies and whatever else you want. And then the top has a little flap with chopsticks in it. And that one, so I'll fill it up with like my veggies, my rice, my almonds, cashews, chips, whatever I'm bringing, and put that in there. And the other one has just veggies, maybe some chips if I didn't put them in the other bag, or maybe some fruit, and rice. And I'll eat a lot of rice in the day, but I mean, it's barely any calories. Your body burns through it like no other, because it's just pure carbohydrate, and it is just good. I love rice. What other foods have we found? I mean, I love fruit. We make fruit smoothies all the time. My mom makes black bean soup, which I love. I love coffee. I'm a coffee whore. And we started buying vanilla almond milk and spiced chai. And you mix it together and you get a chai. Or if I just go get coffee, I'll just ask them to I'll just say, because when you say you're vegan or something like that, people will be weird about it, or might not really care so much about getting it right. But I'll just say, hey, I absolutely cannot drink milk. I'm allergic. Can you sub any kind of milk with almond milk, please? And they'll be like, yeah, sure. And it tastes just as good. I love it just as much. I mean, it's really not hard to be vegan, and people that are holding themselves back with these limitations, I understand what it's like, and I understand where you're coming from. And on days when I haven't eaten anything all day, it seems just as hard, because I'm just starving and I just want something in my body immediately. But if you take the time to prepare your food, I mean, today I didn't have time to get up and make food, so I just grabbed 2 apples real quick, 3 bananas. I got a little mason jar and quickly poured some granola in there and like another glass bottle and poured some almond milk in there, and took a spoon with me so I could have some granola this morning. And that took 2 seconds to make. And then I just spooned from some of the soup, leftover black bean soup that we had. And my whole meal today was probably like nothing calorie wise, and was very very healthy but very filling, and it just made me so happy today. I think that's honestly what it is, because I do notice it when I pack a lot of rice. I'm like sleepier, a little bit more tired. But today, with like all the food that I had, I was just chipper and happy, and I played games with my friends and laughed, and everything was carefree. And that's the other thing I love, is just when you're eating healthy like this and being mindful of your diet, you just feel happy and prideful. Like my skin feels nice. I feel healthy. And beyond just feeling healthy, I feel happy that I'm not killing anything. I mean, beforehand, even when I was just a vegetarian, I would look at other people's food and be like, I wish I could have that. Or like, I would look at it as a limitation, like, oh, they get to eat that and I don't. Whereas now I look at it as, wow, like that milk they're drinking came from a cow that is being raped to be impregnated, or being raped, to be impregnated, so that it keeps having babies, so that it keeps having milk. And the babies get ripped away from the mothers so that they don't drink any of the milk, and the milk has so much pus in it, and it's just this gross, disgusting product. Or with meat, I'll look at it as the poor cows that grow up the way that they do and live through the torture that they do, only to be murdered so that we can eat them. Or I'll look at like people in the media, like Kim Kardashian and other people that are wearing fur, and just think like that was an animal that was skinned alive so that you could wear its dead animal carcass. Like I don't look at things anymore as like I can't have that. I look at it as like, like I'm glad I'm not partaking in that. I'm glad that I'm eating a meal that I enjoy, that's healthy for me, that's going to heal my body, and that's not going to kill another animal's body, that's not going to kill other creatures. So this is getting kind of long, guys. I'm sorry. I meant for this just to be an update, but I am so happy. And I can't stress how happy I am. And for people that are doing similar things, they're trying to switch to veganism, that are just feeling sorry for themselves or feeling bad that they can't have a certain type of food, don't think of it like what you can't have. Think of it as what you can have, and think of what you're doing for the animals. Those animals don't get a choice. The 50% of chickens that are murdered as baby chicks because they're male and thrown into a grinder so that we can have eggs, or all the chickens that are stuffed in tiny little cages and can't move around, and their eyes burn out because of how much urine is in the building. It just burns their eyes out. I don't sound very articulated right now, but I'm just saying, guys, it's very, very important to not focus on yourself, to be a little selfless when you're trying to be vegan, and really just don't think about what you want or what your desires are. Think of what you're willing to fight for and willing to put up for. Who hasn't gone a little hungry every now and then? Who hasn't had to change their diet a little bit for a better outcome? Anyways, I had something else in my mind I was going to say, but I can't remember it. So, my name is Sightly Souls, guys, as you know, or Sightly Vegan Souls in this video. If you guys like this video, please feel free to subscribe, leave a comment. I love reading comments, and if you guys have any questions or anything you'd like to bitch at me for or confide in me with, let me know. You can always email me, sightlysouls@gmail.com. I don't know. I'm really distracted right now. My brain isn't working, but I'm just really happy, guys, and I want other people to feel this happiness, and I want other people to understand how much being vegan can really change your life for the better. Anyways, I'm gonna keep saying things that I'll have to say a conclusion to, so I'm just gonna stop talking. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys very much for watching. I love you all, and have a fantastic day.